In the world, we are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ødegaard plays a clever pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The through ball is intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ødegaard. Goes for goal! In he goes again! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Arsenal themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And here's Thiago. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Henry. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Ødegaard.
Brentford have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Henry drives it forward, loses his balance and loses the ball. Ødegaard, a scorer already in the game. What a throw in. It's a throw. Gets away from his opponents. He's defeated all the way. Da Silva, Merino battles to win it back. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Good idea, just poorly executed. Collins tries to get it forward quickly. Eze. Kelleher deals with it effortlessly. Iggy. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Iggy. And that's been won straight back. It's Thiago! And that's off target. That's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticky. No one's afraid to have a go.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Calafiori. Merino. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Jordan Henderson. Eze, Isi puts his foot on the gas. It's a decent ball. Jordan Henderson hoists it forward. It's a loose ball. Subimendi gets his foot in there. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Jordan Henderson. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Nicky. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Mopé. Calafiori. And out to safety. And it's been taken straight back. And back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Eze. Merino. He's gone for it! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Arsenal get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Henry ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Damsgaard making use of the space out wide, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. It'll be be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Ødegaard gets wrestled off the ball. Into the last 5 minutes. Collins. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, that's neat. HAVERTZ. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gets on the end of it. Managed to get it away. Now it's HAVERTZ! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from the outset.
Arsenal take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Added time is up and there goes the whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.